Good morning. Today I am coming to you from my kitchen. We are doing kitchen renovations, and today is painting day. So I'm just here in my real and raw self because today I'm going to get on that ladder and get this place painted. But this topic that I want to talk to you about today is such a hot button for me. I have so much to say about it, but I promise I'll keep this short. But it's when people say the wrong things. And I know if you are here with me, it's because you already have had this happen. I have never talked to a single lost mom who can say, oh, well, no one's ever said anything inappropriate, hurtful, you pick your word. Whatever it is, somebody has said something to you about, in truly well-meaning, they want to be helpful, they want to give you comfort. It's very often, I think sometimes the most hurtful thing is that it comes from people we love, and it's because they don't want to see us hurt. So they try to say things that make it better. Lots of times it's, you can get pregnant. You can always have another baby. Throw it in the comments what your favorite one was. One of my favorites was, at least you didn't get attached to them. After I lost my twins at 32 weeks along, I was pretty attached. At that point, I was already attached. I had names picked out. I had clothing bought. I had room set up. I had everything was ready to go. I knew their personalities by the way they moved, their schedules. I was pretty attached. So that was one of my favorites, but let me know what your favorite is of when people say the wrong things. And truly where it comes from with them is their uncomfortability. They're so awkward about it. We are not taught in our culture to learn to deal with grief, to appreciate grief, to honor grief. We are taught to try to get over it, make things better, just move past it. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work for anyone, no matter how old your loved one is when they die, but especially when it's the baby that you never got to meet. So that is where it's rooted, is because of they are the uncomfortable ones. And they're in their, wish to fix you or make you feel better, they often say things that make it feel worse. So I can teach you how to take what they say, find out where it lands in your body. For me, a lot of times it was in my chest. Some people it's their stomach. Some people it's their head. There's different ways where it lands in your body. And that's a signal to you. And to learn to read these signals when people trigger you, it's essentially, I don't love the word trigger, but it's essentially a trigger. And then it shows you like, oh, there it is. Okay, so here's how I handle it. And so then I can teach you how to switch that in your brain and listen to the words that they're saying kind of for a second, just take it in and just wonder, like, what made them say that to me right now? Oh, it's because they love me. It's because they don't want to see me hurting. And you can instantly take it, sort of not take it as personally when that happens. And it changes the game. It will change the game for you once you learn these skills, because it's hard. It's hard to be the recipient of these comments. And even though they are well-meaning, they still hurt. I hate it when people would say, I can't imagine. And people still say that to me now. When I tell them what I do and the women I work with and the work I do, they're like, oh, I can't imagine, that must be so heavy. And my response is always like, what's really heavy is being that person. Being the person who lost their baby, being the person who lives this new life without their child, without their future, their whole missing piece of their future. That's hard. What I do is not hard. What I do is support people through that. So this topic is a hot button one. I wrote a lot about it in my free ebook. You can you can comment, actually just comment guide, and I will send you a link to it. And what it is inside of there are the 10 questions that I get asked the most. And really, they are pretty much the same ones that were spiraling in my own head at the time of my loss. And the things that there's activities in there's things that really you can do or start the process of thinking about things in a little bit easier way so that it's not so heavy. So totally free comment guide. I'll send you a link to that. I want you to have that for free because that will help you get started on the path to starting to feel a little bit better, because this is never going away. This whole, when people say things, and you will have forever, when you tell someone that this has happened to you, you will get that look of pity. You'll see them freak out. You'll see their uncomfortability with it. And so learning how to handle that is a huge key that you'll need for the rest of your life. All right. Thanks so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.